Hello, I'm Daniel and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing in our series of videos with respect to inspiration, education, information, guidance, and advice to converts, Noahides, and people who are returning to Judaism. And at the time of this recording, we're in the intermediary days of Passover. The Chol Moed. Wishing everyone a Git Moed. And I'm struck by some people, some families, no matter how secular, no matter how assimilated, no matter how part of the world they are. They may not keep Sabbath. They may not keep kosher. Judaism may, to them, be something that they don't ever really think about. They're not observant, not even the least. But when it comes to Passover, they'll do a Seder. They'll do a Passover Seder. No matter how far they may have strayed, for 1 or 2 nights, they will get together in an evening and have a Passover Seder and recite the words that we've been reciting for 3,330 some odd years. And I'm reminded of an interpretation of a line in Shir Hashirim, the Song of Songs, the Song of King Solomon. In it there's some beautiful images, romantic images, comparing, spoken by the lover to his or her love. And one of them is, your eyes are like doves. And it was Rav Chaim Berlin who interpreted it as follows. He said, the curious thing about the dove, when a dove builds a nest, it will only fly as far as it can still see the nest, in its sight. It may go far away, but as long as it's within eyesight, it won't stray farther than that. And it has to keep the nest in sight. Similarly, this is true of the Jewish people. An individual Jew will at times stray. Baalei Tshuva, the converts, returnees to Judaism, you know what I'm talking about. They will stray. They'll surrender to temptation, modern times, evil influences, and stray away from the Creator, stray away from Judaism. But, Chas v'sholom, you never stray beyond the path, beyond the point of no return. There's always Yiddishkeit, God, Judaism is always within sight. You can always return. That nest is your center, your Jewish soul. Whether you're born a Jew or a convert, which is basically a Jewish soul trying to find its way back home, that spark of God, that spark from God, that's like a little kind of a homing device. And it will, if you listen to it, it will call you back to the nest. It will call you back home. I'm reminded of a short verse in Deuteronomy in 32:6, where it says of God, "Is he not your father, your master?" There's a connection between the most assimilated Jewish soul and the truth. When the Chabad rabbi in my little corner of the Great White North came here some 12 years ago, basically in the wilderness as far as Judaism was concerned. It's not a lot of Jews and no observant Jews. It's basically just, and in those days, just me and him. And he did a Purim festival get-together. He wasn't expecting many people, but dozens and dozens, 10, 20, 30, 50, 60, 100 people showed up. And even he was surprised. He says, where are these people coming from? And my opinion was, and I told him, no matter how far away a Jewish soul may stray, no matter how assimilated, no matter how secular, that Yiddish neshama, that spark from God, it recognizes the emes, it recognizes truth, and it knows truth. They may not decide to do it for themselves, they may not keep kosher, they may not go to synagogue, they may not do anything else, but when they want to do something Jewish, when they go to shul, when they go to synagogue, they will go to an Orthodox synagogue. When something is to be done, a Seder, they may eat treif all year round, but at the Seder, they'll make a point of having kosher food. It's like the eyes of the dove. No matter how far you may stray, that nest is always in sight, and it always can call you back. You can always fly back, and we're waiting for you. We will welcome you. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back. Please watch. Please learn. I hope you find them inspiring. And until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.